Yo, what is going on, you guys? Miss the Part here, back again with another idea live stream here, and I hope that everybody is doing well today. We are taking your what if requests and we're putting them into the list today. So this is very exciting because Halloween is literally coming right up. It's creeping on our doorstep, and we got 10 days? We got like literally 10 days left. So hopefully everybody is doing well today. Denholm, what is good? The Lego Dude, Austin, Mad Prime Productions. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And again, we are taking your requests here today and we're putting them in a huge list. Xander, what is good? Strike, I hope you're doing well. What if Tony's parents never died? The Lego Dude, what is good? Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic evening or wherever you are in the world. Riot Forever, what is good? What if Ben 10 fought against the horror movie villains? Xander, let's add that in to the list here. Strike, what is good? Hopefully everybody is doing well today. How is everybody doing? We have a video coming out at 1 p.m. We have What If the events of Home Alone took place on Elm Street, and you guys can probably guess that we're going to be throwing Kevin McAllister back into a ton of different alternate crazy scenarios. What if Daredevil was transported to the Mushroom Kingdom? That's a very interesting idea. Like, what would Daredevil do if he was forced to survive in the Mushroom Kingdom? I think it would be really cool if all Marvel characters had their own, like, Mario, like, power-ups and stuff. That'd be really interesting. Mad Prime Productions, what if Lily Evans became Harley Quinn after her son Harry Potter died from Voldemort? That's a very specific idea, and I'm going to add that into the list here. So, yeah, I've been away for a little bit. It's been interesting. I haven't really had any of these live idea streams in a long time, so I'm glad that we're finally getting back into doing them. So hopefully everybody is doing well. Wilson Films, what is good? What if Danny Phantom fought against horror villains? There hasn't been a lot of time to do these types of streams, and so being able to have the extra time, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing Fic Talk lives again, so hopefully you guys enjoy the live streams. And again, it's you guys who continue to make these live streams and videos happen here on the YouTube channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Leon XD, what is good? What if Punisher's wife became the Crow? We can add that into the list here. I'm actually kind of surprised because with the less people that we have here in the live stream, the more focused your ideas are, which is really interesting because when we have an fluctuation of maybe 30 plus people, it's always hard to be able to get to everybody's ideas. And so what I've seen in October is with the live streams that we have been doing, it's been a very slow period, which isn't too bad. It usually does happen here on YouTube, but I am very glad to see that we have over 17 concurrent live viewers here. Sonic Fan, what is good? What if Gordon Freeman was in the Arkhamverse? Let's add that into the list. And Sonic Fan 08 has been a watcher of the Multiverse, and I would highly recommend, if you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe, like, share, and also click that big join button. You'll have access to over 80 Missed the Part What If videos, and the support just goes right back into the YouTube channel where we take the funds and we throw it right back in for video editors, to artists, to video programs, everything else in between. So any sort of contribution here on the YouTube channel goes directly back into just making these what ifs possible, and I can't thank you guys enough. It really does mean a lot to me, like, seriously. Mary Red, what is good? Leo's Cube, what is good? Leon XD, we got I think it's Abraham. What if Chucky meets Annabelle? That would be a scary what if. But do make sure to throw what videos you would like to see. What ideas do you guys have? What if Billy Battinson was a psycho and he had the power of 6 horror characters? Oh, that would be really crazy. Leon XD, let's add that into the list here. And a lot of these stories, we do get to them. We do get to make them. It's very fun. And again, I'm just very, very excited. So hopefully you guys are doing well. We have brand new rules with the YouTube channel. You guys do know, hopefully you guys do know, that we had a lot of very interesting what if requests, and then we just had to kind of tighten up the rules. And I'm not saying we're not gonna do, you know, any sort of video. I'm just saying some of them that has to do with like real world or political, all that type of stuff, or if it has to do with real life serial killer, like we're not doing that here on the channel. So again, hopefully everybody is doing good today. Wisdom Cube, what is good? What if the Punisher became the Crow? So who here is excited for Halloween? Are you guys excited? And if so, what Halloween costume did you get? If you guys do go out for Halloween, I mean, I have no idea. Mad Prime Productions, sometimes I'm suddenly get upset. What if when characters give them dark stories but no romance? That's the one rule. Like, there can be romance within a storyline. Like, again, if you're dealing with a story that has Peter Parker dating Mary Jane in the movie, like, that's a part of the storyline. But I'm not going to go out of my way and start shipping characters and being like, well, what if Odin dated frickin' Fiona from Shrek? Like, it's just, to me, it's something that I'm not going to write, and so therefore that's kind of why I put that rule in place. What if Outlast took place in Arkham Asylum? Riot Forever, let's add that into the list here. We got 17 live viewers. Hopefully everybody is doing well, and if you guys would like to lock in your video idea, you can do that here in the live stream. And the reason we have locked in ideas is mainly for helping the channel out. It helps the channel grow further, and that's why we do have those available. So if you guys want to lock in a video idea, we will do it here on the YouTube channel. What if Predator was in Monsters vs. Aliens? Denholm, let's add that into the list here. For some reason, I feel like I added that one in already. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just missed it. The Lego Dude, what if Captain America fought Freddy Krueger? Let's add that into the list. Where should that take place? Should Freddy Krueger, like, should that take place during World War II? That would be a very interesting story if it did. That would be really cool. We have, what if Dormammu was in Multiverse of Madness? Difty, what is good? Hopefully you're doing well. And if you guys are just joining us here, do make sure to like the live stream, as it does go a very long way. There's a lot of interesting what ifs here. Strike, what if Kevin McAllister was lost in Jericho, Vermont from Wednesday instead of New York? Strike, we can add that into the list here. Throwing Kevin through all of these alternate realities, like, it's just crazy. It's really funny. What if Jack the Pumpkin King meets Wednesday? That we can add in too, Strike. Hopefully everybody is doing good here. I think all of these ideas, especially now that we're kind of heading into Halloween, they're very cool ideas. Leos Cube, hey Max, new idea. What if SpongeBob had an absolute universe? We can absolutely add that in to the list. Man, I think SpongeBob, we're gonna have a couple more SpongeBob videos this Halloween. Zombie, what is good? Hopefully you're doing well today. What if Ghost Rider confronted Jason Voorhees? We can add that into the list. There's so many interesting ideas here. Like, I'm honestly shocked with how many horror ideas we're getting. What if Camp Counselor Jason fought Carnage Ben 10? Oh, that'd be cool. Let me add that in, Leon. The list continues to grow. We've only been live streaming for like 14 minutes here, and so it's really cool. I'm glad that we're actually doing this live stream earlier in the day rather than at night. And do let me know, did you guys get a notification for the live stream? Because I've heard that not a lot of people are getting notifications these days. And if you're not, then do let me know, because that's something that we probably should settle with YouTube, because I know some people were saying that they don't get notifications. And so it's only when they're kind of scrolling on YouTube. But if you did get the notification, then that's really good. Yo, you did. Okay, that's really good. Zach, I hope you're doing well, man. Hopefully you're doing good. It's good to see Zach here. Strike, okay, that's great. So you did get the notifications. That's really good, because sometimes from a lot of these previous live streams, we haven't gotten a lot of them. Like, a lot of people were saying that they didn't get them, so that's really good to hear. What if the Addams Family went to, I'm assuming that's Gotham, Zombie? I think you meant to spell Gotham, maybe not. Do let me know, I will fix it if that's what it was. What if Michael Afton never died in FNAF Pizzeria Simulator ending? Strike, let's add that into the list here. All ideas that are within the rules are welcomed, and if you guys don't know the rule set that we have, I would highly recommend... Oh geez, my brother is calling me. He always does this every time I'm live streaming, I swear to God. It's every time. Yeah, I received the notification. It's a confidence that it arrived when I was in place with Wi-Fi. Oh, that's really good. No, that's awesome. What if Harry Potter became a vampire? We can add that idea into the list here. Why not? More Harry Potter what ifs. We can definitely do that. I'm just gonna check what my brother needs from me. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm streaming. Oh my goodness, that's funny. What if Sonic the Hedgehog was in Nightmare Before Christmas? Jeremiah, let's add that into the list here. We got a lot of very interesting ideas coming out, though. Like, it's a very cool community that we have here, and I can't thank you guys enough. It really does mean a lot to me. I didn't know that you had a brother, Ultimate Shadow the Hedgehog. What is good? I do have a brother. I do. He's my older brother, and he usually calls me every time I do an idea stream for some reason. I don't know if he gets the notification, or maybe he doesn't, but I don't know. Yeah, he didn't get the notification. He just told me that he didn't. Oh boy. What if Batman fought Michael Myers? Mad Prime Productions. Let's add that in to the list here. What if Carnage invaded the MCU? Austin, what version of Carnage would be best for the MCU? Like, I know there's like the Venomverse version, or there could be like the 90s cartoon. There's so many different ones. I mean, Carnage does the same thing, right? Like, he doesn't really change. What if the Mimic was in FNAF 1? Strike, let's add that into the list here. What if Miles Morales was in Spider-Man Web of Shadows? Wisdom Cube, let's add that in. That would be interesting, having more Spider-Man characters enter Web of Shadows. Maybe even like Gwen Stacy. Like, that would be interesting. How would those characters kind of affect the storyline? What if the Terminator? What if Kevin McAllister fought Pennywise in Home Alone? That's an idea that we can add into the list here. And again, if you guys do want to lock in your video idea and you want that idea here on the YouTube channel, then I would highly recommend to do so. And if you guys want to do that, we will have a target. We're going to make one right now. And the target ends up just helping the channel, and it helps us know who ended up donating. But again, you guys don't have to do it. We're still taking tons of requests, and we're still writing some of these locked in ideas that we actually haven't fully gotten to yet, or they're just waiting to be released because we have a plethora of amazing videos coming out soon, and I can't thank you guys enough. So it's really cool. It's cool to see, like, there's videos with Mortal Kombat, we got Borderlands, we have Marvel Zombies, DC, more Kevin McAllister stuff coming out. So it's just really crazy to see that, like, most of these ideas and requests are getting done. There was one that I did earlier. It was, what if Peter Parker had the golden ticket in Spider-Man 2002? And I never thought I would do it, but it was locked in on a live stream, and I was like, we gotta do this video. So there's so many of them. I will send the production list. We have a brand new queue system that we're working on, and we're getting that up and running. I don't think it's public yet. We kind of been talking about it more so than, you know, getting it done. But I will be, you know, doing a ton more stuff. It's really, really cool. It's a cool time. I can't see the chat right now. I don't know why, but I'm going to get back into the chat. 1 second here. Yeah, I don't know why my brother was calling me, but I don't know. He usually does that. Like, it's kind of funny to me that he will do it every time I do. It's an idea stream. He'll literally call me at the worst time. It's like I would answer the call if it was an emergency. I think he just wanted to talk, which is funny. Okay, how do I get back into the chat here? I can't see it. And that kind of defeat the whole purpose of this. If I couldn't see what everybody wanted to talk about and what ideas were, you know, people wanting. So let me get back in here. The chicken, what is good? Hopefully you're doing well. I can see the chat now. What if Jack Skeleton met Sam from Trick or Treat Riot Forever? Let's add that in to the list here. What if the 90s Spider-Man show Spider-Verse finale interactive? What if? Vindon, what is good? I've never... You know what? That's a really interesting request. That's never actually crossed my mind until you literally just said that. So that's a really cool idea. And I really like how it's a interactive what if. That is really cool. Jeremiah, what if the Xenomorphs invaded the Sonic universe during Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic Unleashed? Jeremiah is scoring at number 3 here on our top fans list. I really do appreciate you being here, and all the fellow watchers of the multiverse. I really appreciate everybody being here and taking the time to watch these live streams. It really does mean a lot to me. What if Palpatine had an alien queen under his control? Leon XD. Let's add that in to the list here. There's so many interesting ideas. If I had written the Super Mario Galaxy movie, a pre-write, I believe. Austin, I can't wait for that movie. I am excited. Hopefully they base it more off of the game. I think it's a direct sequel to the first one. I don't really know, though. What if Thor lived in the Marvel Zombies TV show? Mark, what is good? Hopefully you're doing well today. Let's add that in to the list here. The list is continuing to grow. And if you guys do want to lock in your video idea right now, we have the goal set up. It is in the super chat goal. We only have 10 slots available. You have 27 minutes. So again, if you guys would like to do that, by all means, we have it available. We'll highlight your what if, and we will do it. What if Pennywise possessed the animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's? Rorik, let's add that in. I don't know why people are calling the house, but whatever. Oh, that's funny. Every time, I swear, it's so funny. Every time. Every time I live stream, there's either somebody knocking at the door. There's literally somebody calling. It's so funny. I actually laugh. What if the tall man from Fredden started the apocalypse in Mad Max? Riot Forever. Let's add that in to the list. Yeah, we have some very interesting Marvel Zombies what ifs that we talked about. I know me and Chicken talked about it, and it's very, very exciting to see everybody like the show and kind of want us to do what ifs on it, because I didn't know if people were going to like the show or not. Personally, it was good. There was parts I didn't like, but that's with everything, right? Like, not everybody's gonna like it. What if Fic Talk came back? We are going to have another Fic Talk live either tonight or later this week. So if you guys would like to join the Fic Talk live, I know we're going to be doing it through the Discord server. So join the Discord, and I will have a link for those who do want to join the Discord. Again, we do have the same rules that apply within the community, but here is the Discord link. What if Goku fought against Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, and Pennywise at the same time? Let's add that into the list here. More horror stuff. Who is excited for Halloween? Are you guys excited? And if so, who are you going to be for Halloween if you're going out? I'm going to a Halloween party, so I technically will be going out, but I won't be going out trick-or-treating, because you know, people, if they saw a 6-foot tall person, I'm sure I would get kicked out of their property. What if Batman went to Silent Hill? Mad Prime Productions. Let's add that to the list. What if Twisted Metal happened in Gotham City? Let's add that in Wisdom Cube. Let's add that into the list. We got about, I want to say, 22 concurrent live viewers, and I really do appreciate everybody coming out. It really does mean a lot. What if John Rambo fought the Predator during the 4th Rambo film? Ghostface, what is good? That's one that we can add in. Rules are going to be changed. I will explain on Discord if anybody wants an explanation on the different rules. Be sure to check out the different rules on the Discord server. We are always updating them, and it's a really good thing because we have to. And with the community that we have here, fellow watchers, we're very, very happy to introduce some new rules that will kind of take away a lot of the spam that we've been getting. So it's kind of crazy. Aren't you going to be trick-or-treating in your... Yeah, I'm gonna get the Iron Tusk costume. That video actually I think is coming out. Yeah, that video is coming out on Saturday. So the Iron Tusk video, it is on members only right now, and it will be available publicly. So if you guys want access to that video, I would highly recommend becoming a member, because becoming a member means that you're supporting not only the artists that we work with here on the channel, but everybody else that we do work with, and even getting the animated motion comics off of the ground. That's something that a lot of people have been wanting, and it's something that I want, and I would highly recommend, if you guys do want more content that's more out there, that is motion comic related, stuff that we have been doing in the past that we can really enhance, then becoming a member just can really help us get to that goal. And it's a journey that we've continued on doing ever since the previous motion comic that came out a few months ago. We have more. I am very excited. Like, we are almost done with the audio being edited. So once we have that, I am going to cut together the entire motion comic. It's going to be very fun. So if you guys want What Ifs animated, that's probably how you could support us with doing so. Because we are a low budget company here. We're very low budget, so we can only do so much. And there's only so much that we can do. And I would just rather do it the way that we have been doing it, because some people asked if I would use AI to do animated what ifs, and that's something that I would not like to do here on the channel. And it's very hard to let people know, like, hey, this is what we want to do. And it's kind of sad because I've seen a lot of people accept AI animation within different what if communities. Now, I'm not gonna say who, but it's out there, and it's very interesting seeing other people's points of views, because I don't see that here. It's a very straight, cut and dry process. And so when you bring it up here, because we've always done things so original here, when you bring it up, it's a very tough topic to talk about. But again, I could see the point onto why those people want to use it, because they have a vision in their head and maybe they don't have the budget for it. So I could totally see that also being the case. But again, I always love hiring artists who can do the work and put pen to paper. It's very cool. Check the Discord for AI. Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of brand new things here. Like, especially, well, we do have the AI adventures, which is really funny. I find that to be really funny. Cedar, what is good? What if Darth Sidious killed John Wick's dog? What if events went differently? There's so many what ifs here. It's crazy. I got a big one for you, Marvel Zombies. What if the Marvel Zombies invaded other comic book universes? Jeremiah, I would highly recommend watching Marvel Zombies versus the Multiverse. It's a really good one. I'm promoting your yeah, we have an AI adventure series right now. We only have 2 episodes out, and I think that's where the use of it, in my opinion, is it's funny. I don't think I would ever use it to be put out to the masses where it's on this channel. But things are changing these days, and people have visions, they have ideas, they want to get them out there, and they're frustrated, and I could see that. So it's not something like, it's hard to hate somebody who, you know, they have a what if idea. And I saw one. It was like, what if Anakin, I think it was like, what if Anakin never turned to the dark side? And whoever did it, it was fully animated in some sort of anime thing. Now, maybe it's not AI, but from what I heard, it was. And so for somebody like that to make that and really want that out here on YouTube, I'm sure they've thought about this in their head. And for me, it's kind of like, you think about it, but you kind of get obsessed over the fact that, like, when I'm writing a storyline, or if I'm getting ideas for a story, usually it can play out in my head. And so I'm sure the same thing goes around for other people in the community. And so they really do want to see their ideas come to life. And if they don't have a budget, they're gonna do it in different ways. They're gonna find a way, whether it's AI or not. But personally, I would rather not use AI. So that's something I did. That's probably something I should have talked about in a Fic Talk. I feel like I'm almost turning this into a Fic Talk live here. Mad Prime Productions, what if Harry was a son of Dracula in Castlevania? Let's add that in to the list here. What if MissedThePart got lost in Niagara Falls 2001? Yeah, what if events changed? What if Jason Voorhees fought Michael Myers? Jaden, what is good? I hope you're doing well. We do have that video already up on the YouTube channel. Right now it's available for members only, but it will be changing over before Halloween. I'm very excited to have that video out. Oh man, there's so many interesting what ifs here. We got 25 concurrent live viewers, and I do want to say, if you guys do want to enhance this YouTube channel, I would highly recommend breaking that super chat goal by locking in your video idea where we can make that video possible within the multiverse. What if Coraline Jones went to nowhere from Little Nightmares instead of the other world? That would be a really cool one. Let's add that one in. Who is our top fans? We got Dan, we got Dita6347, Wisdom Cube, Jeremiah, we got Strike, Riot Forever, Zombie, Austin, Eric Dragon, Eric Dragon, we got Chicken, we got Strikes, Inkman Studios, just a few people, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support. What if Courage the Cowardly Dog was in Halloween Kills? Wisdom Cube, let's add that in to the list here. We got some crazy ideas here. Lots of what ifs. What if Wong was in Weapons, a meme the part video? That's something that we did talk about, and I would love to make that a video. I think that'd be really funny. What if Spider-Man 2099 Spider Society clashed with the TVA? Let's add that one into the list. What if Batman bonds with both Venom and Carnage symbiote at the same time in Spider-Man 3? Eric, that would be interesting because I feel like that could almost be like Toxin. Sorry, not Toxic. That would be really cool. What if the Flood entered the Warhammer 40k universe? It's another one that's interesting. This list is getting very cool. Like, there's a lot of really insane ideas here. I think we're at like 8 pages right now, which is absolutely insane. That's crazy. What if Harley Quinn and Joker entered Saw's game and loved it? Let's add that one into the list. Oh yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that we've been making progress with a lot of videos. There's a lot of cool series coming out. The scheduling is very nice, so I am very happy to have Chicken as one of our moderators. He's really helped out a lot, and again, he's a really good community supervisor. He's been doing a lot for the community, and I can't thank him enough because he came up to me and he was like, you should really just like start scheduling out your shit. And I do really agree. I think it's really helped out the process of what we've been doing. And so again, I really do appreciate that. It was his birthday last week. Happy belated birthday. I do apologize for not getting back to you. And again, if you guys have birthdays coming up, let me know. We might just do your what if request. Jeremiah, what if the Scooby-Doo gang teamed up with the Ghostbusters? I feel like that happened. Maybe it didn't, but I feel like it did. I don't know. Let's add that in to the list here. Do 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 do. What if Snake Plissken fought the Predator during Escape from L.A.? Ghostface. Let's add that into the list here. What if the Void from the MC was the main antagonist and Bob was the main protagonist, and Omar, he's the same age and the main 6 children and friends with them? Let's add that gaming idea to the list. This is going to be a big idea. I'm going to add the whole comment. What if Jack Skeleton met the Grinch? Straw, what? 25. I hope you're doing well. We got 26 concurrent live viewers. Chris Dash, I hope you're doing well. What if Thanos was a threat to all of fiction? Oh, imagine if Thanos wiped out like half of everybody. Like everyone. Marvel, DC, everything. That'd be really funny. What if 11 from Stranger Things met the Crystal Gems from Steven Universe? Can't remember if Steven Universe was one that we were doing. I can't remember. What if the villain said one in every Batman movie? Eric, that's a really interesting idea because I feel like we've really explored like the MCU. We've explored Spider-Man. Like, I think exploring more DC movies. Like, I know I did one. It was what if the Joker won in The Dark Knight? And essentially it was the boats. The boats ended up getting blown up from the Joker. And that was really the only story that I did. But I think it would be cool if we did, like, what if Bane had won? Like, what if he had killed the Batman? Chris, I hope you're doing well. That is good to hear. That is really good to hear. What if Danny Phantom was in Beetlejuice? That's one that we can add in to the document. What if Nick Fury recruited James Heller? Matthias, hopefully you're doing well today. Let's add that one into the list. We got like almost 30 live viewers here. And again, if you guys are new around here, do make sure to subscribe, like, share, and turn those notifications on so you and your friends are always up to date when we post, when we do live streams. It's crazy. Stevie isn't... Okay. What if Khonshu chose Bucky as his avatar during the events of Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Jaden. That's a very interesting idea, and I'm going to add that one into the list here. And if you guys would like to see your video made here on the YouTube channel, we do have an option for you. If you would like to lock in your video, it does help the channel grow tremendously. And so, again, you guys don't have to do it, but if you want to, we have 9 minutes on the clock. We have 10 slots available. And if you do, we will highlight it yellow, and we will make that idea happen here on the YouTube channel. And for those who have, like, very specific ideas, add us on Discord and we'll talk about it, because again, we don't want to make this a paywall. We never do. And a lot of the time we take tons of requests. Like, we have a whole requested series coming out soon, and I believe there's going to be over 30 episodes. So again, it's just one of those things. It helps the channel, it enhances the quality of work, and it supports not only myself, but everybody who is hired under MissedThePart, which is artists, video editors, everybody in between. It helps everything flow a lot faster. So again, if you guys want a video done, that's probably one good way of doing it. Or again, you could just request it, but because we have so many requests, we can't take all of them. Like, it's literally, it's not possible. Like, the comments, there's probably over 100,000 comments that I can't even look at, which is so amazing and always appreciated. And it sucks because there's so many and I can't get to everybody. Like, I really do wish What If Miss the Part was able to do every What If video. But again, it's just not possible. I really do wish it was possible, but it really is not. So that is the kind of unfortunate part of doing this. And I love doing what I do here on the channel. And so, you know, there is pros to it and there's definitely cons to it. And I think not being able to get to everybody is what bothers me. So I'm really glad that you guys are here and always requesting, because you just never know, right? Like, you never know what's coming out. Marvel Fan 2.0, what is good? Hey, Miss the Part, how are you doing? What if Remick and the Juke joined together in Sinners? Let's add that one in. Marvel Fan, hopefully you're doing well. I saw another really interesting idea here, and that was from Mark. What if Lex Luthor won in Superman 2025? Let's add that one in. Jeremiah, I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Inkman Studios, what if Kevin was home alone with Santa from Violent Night? Imagine, you know what? Imagine if Kevin was home alone and Voldemort freaking showed up to his house. Are you going to do any other Power Rangers what ifs aside from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Wisdom Cube, there is a lot that we could do, and depending on what people are interested in doing, I would love to move forward and do something different. So if you guys would like to see something that's, you know, something different from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, we can definitely go into that direction. So I think we've really only scratched the surface when it comes to that franchise. Like, we've really only done, I want to say, 3 to 4 videos here on the YouTube channel with the Power Rangers being involved in some capacity. So we do have one Halloween video coming up that does have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers come back in. But other than that, there's not tons of plans that we have. So it's up to you guys. What would you like to see here on the channel? And if that's something that you want us to dive into, then it's definitely possible. What if Wednesday Addams fought the Xenomorph? Like, I've seen a lot of people want Wednesday what ifs. Like, there's an influctuation with that series, and if you guys would like to see it, then by all means, we will definitely do it. And there's so many that I have up my sleeve that maybe have been requested, but it's more so like, okay, this is what I want to do. And so that's when I get excited too, because I still love doing that. I love taking requests. Don't get me wrong. I love taking requests. I love taking most, if not all, of the requests that's fitting within the guidelines. But then there's a list that I have, and I'm like, okay, something sparks in my head, and I'm like, okay, this would be really cool to do. And so being able to run this channel the way that's been run, and to have not only my ideas, but your ideas, it's really amazing. And so for those who have locked in their video ideas on previous live streams, it's always been a challenge. It's a very interesting challenge, because there's just so many unique perspectives from many different individuals. And for those who are members here on the YouTube channel, or for those who were the Watcher of the Multiverse tier, essentially with that tier, it's still available here on the channel. You can work with me and the team, and we always get very cool perspectives. And I think one of them would even be Chicken, because he had an idea. It was, what if Scorpion from Mortal Kombat was in Shang-Chi? And so working with him on that video, as well as working on other videos such as the Borderlands ones. And those were ones that Zachary really, really wanted. And to get a perspective from him and seeing what he likes too. Like, it's so cool seeing. It's so cool. SSC Gaming, what is good? There's so many really cool ideas here. What if in No Way Home the last spell didn't work, and instead of the villains, all sort of heroes from every universe came to the MCU? That's a very interesting concept. I really do like that idea because, you know, it could have been anybody, right? Like, realistically, it could have been anybody. So to see that idea, Cedar, that's a really cool one, because it could be anybody who knows who Spider-Man is. And we did see that already with 2 variants of Spider-Man within No Way Home. But what if it was like a variant of Tony Stark or anybody? Like, it could really be anyone. Robiasis with a $2 super chat clutch. What if Kevin was in Nightmare Before Christmas? Let's add that to the list. Robiasis, I appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. It's always appreciated here on the YouTube channel. I really do appreciate you. That's a very interesting idea, because you could, like, with Home Alone, it's a very solid story. Like, you have Home Alone 1, you have Home Alone 2, and the great thing about making Home Alone what ifs, and from doing so many of them and taking so many requests, specifically probably from Zachary, but I think it's kind of cool because it's just so isolated that anything can happen in Home Alone. You could throw him in Elf, you could throw him in Hellraiser, and it would still end up being hopefully funny. If not, maybe it could get a little bit dark, but it's really cool. So Robiasis, I appreciate that $2 super chat clutch. I'm adding that one into the list. And again, you never know, Kevin Week might happen, so it's something that we might end up doing. And again, I'm so excited for Halloween and Christmas here on the channel, because for those who don't know, we usually go all out. I know last year we did, and so this year we're gonna be doing the same thing. So I am very, very excited. But what would you guys like to see? What if Candyman teamed up with the Crow? I'm losing my voice here. Holy jeez. Yeah, if you guys don't know, we have tons of premieres, and Chicken, I really appreciate that, because that was something that I did want to let everybody know, is that What If Home Alone took place on Elm Street is literally coming out within less than 30 minutes. It's 18 minutes away, and it's funny because we were literally just talking about Home Alone, but again, with Robiasis, like with what he was talking about with what if Kevin was in A Nightmare Before Christmas, we have Kevin yet again going through another nightmare, except this one is on Elm Street, and you can watch that video within 17 minutes time, and I hope that you guys watch it, or if you guys come back to the stream, either or. I really appreciate any sort of support, and it really does mean a lot to me. I think, let me go up a little bit. I did see something. Strike Haymax, did you get my friend request on Discord yet? I really need to talk to you about something important. I haven't checked my friend requests yet. I should check them soon, because I'm sure there's probably a lot of you that did ask for my friendship, so that's something that I will be accepting after this live stream. If not, I could probably do it right now. But for those who do want to talk to me specifically, I will try and get to everybody as soon as possible, and if I can't, please do not take it personally. What if Conchu chose John Wick as his avatar? Jaden, that's a really cool idea. I'm gonna add that into the list here. There's also another video that's gonna be premiering later, and that is what if John Wick was in Resident Evil? So for those who are Resident Evil or John Wick fans, we throw him into the mix of things. Ghostface, what if 5 Hargreaves time traveled to Nevermore Academy during season 2 of Wednesday? Let's add that one into the list. Very, very interesting ideas here. What if Spawn became a Power Ranger? Roar Ronan, I believe. Or I totally butcher names on here. I am sorry about that. What if Galactus was in Doctor Strange 1 during Dormammu? We can add that one into the list here. There is like 10 pages, which is crazy. This is really cool. It's always cool seeing everybody's ideas. I really do appreciate everybody's ideas. Let me see here. What if yeah, if you guys want to talk to me about story ideas, do add me on Discord, or do join the Discord, and I'm sure a moderator or myself can get back to you as soon as possible, because again, we do want to talk to everybody, and for those who have specific ideas or ideas that have been burning within their head, we might be able to do them here on the YouTube channel. What if the Grinch found his way to Halloween Town? Inkman Studios, let's add that in to the list here. And for those who maybe want to get some sort of behind the scenes with the YouTube channel, I have linked the Patreon. We have tons of different behind the scenes content, from newsletters to what's going on behind the scenes on the YouTube channel, to even locking in your requests here specifically on Patreon. So we do have that also available for you. So again, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, I'm going to link that as well. So this is our official Patreon, and all of the support goes right back into the YouTube channel. And for those who don't know, when you do support this channel, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes one person's contribution can support 10 plus ideas and videos that we can do here on the YouTube channel, and it just helps us be able to do even more than what is usually possible. So again, we really do appreciate it, and if you can't, it's totally fine. We always take requests, and just like today, like, we're always taking your ideas. Like, there's so many crazy ideas that you guys have, and we just really appreciate you guys being a part of the community here. Like, seriously, like, what if the Purge happened in the DC universe? Like, that's a really, really cool idea. Like, again, there's more. Like, there's so many cool ones. Like, what if Red Hulk killed Falcon in Captain America Brave New World? What if the Red Hulk... Yeah, what if the Red Hulk killed Sam Wilson's Captain America? Like, that would be... It would probably change Avengers Doomsday. For whatever's going to happen in that movie, there's going to be a chain reaction. What if Batman was in Superman 2025? Jaden, let's add that one in to the list here. Did it add in? I don't think it added in. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. That was so weird. I think the text just went white, so I couldn't even see it. Like, it was something that I couldn't see on my end. I tried to join through your Discord link, but it's invalid. Let me take a look here. This should be the proper link. And if it's not, then I don't know. I guess I can't even join my own server because, well, I'm the, like, yeah, that's funny. Okay, I clicked it and it was wanting me to join. I'm like, wait, I'm already in the server. Man, there's a lot of interesting ideas here. What if Sub-Zero and Noob Cellbot fused in Mortal Kombat's 9 storyline? That's a Mortal Kombat storyline. I haven't seen a lot of them. I've really only seen Chicken kind of, you know, talk about Mortal Kombat. So it's really cool seeing that more people want it. What if the Ghostbusters were in the Haunted Mansion? It worked. Perfect. Criteria for messaging mods: do not spam and do not demand. I have both of those things happening within a week. And if it happens again, the person who does it will be banned. That's a pretty good order from the Chicken. And again, please do respect our mods on the Discord. If you guys have an idea, just let us know. You know, we don't want to get spammed because we're doing, like, we have so many ideas and there's only so much anybody can do, right? So we can't take every single one. And I know, you know, it's one of those things, like, people get excited, but we really do try our best here to deliver what we can. So what if the Man Spider was in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy? Jeremiah, we did do that one 2 Halloweens ago already. Wow. That is available on the channel. We did What If the Man Spider was in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2002, but we never did continue it. So doing Spider-Man 2 and 3, I think, would be very cool. And that's something that we can do. Harrison, what is good, with a $5 super chat clutch? I really do appreciate the support, Harrison. That really does mean a lot to me. What if the horror movie villains were transported to a zombie-infested town? Harrison, I'm going to add that one in to the list. I think if the horror movie, depending on what horror movie villains, Harrison, like, depending on who you have, like, let's just say, for instance, you throw in Freddy, you throw in, yeah, let's just say Freddy Krueger for now, as an example. But do you think that because he goes into the minds of people when they're dreaming, and that's kind of what he does, right? But when it comes to zombies, how would that work? What do you guys think in the comments? How would that work? Could he go into a mind of an infected person? Imagine if Freddy was actually the cure to a zombie. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know, but I think having Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Scream, everybody, maybe Leatherface, I think it'd be really cool. What if the Mask became a Green Lantern? Let's add that one into the list. I do really appreciate the support, Harrison, in the super chat. That does go directly back into the YouTube channel. So again, I really do appreciate that. And again, I do want to say, for those who are wanting to lock in their ideas, we have 5 slots available. And it will get added into the queue list. And so if you guys want to talk to us more about it, or maybe you're curious on how it works, we can definitely talk to you about that on Discord. And we could even maybe follow up with those who have worked with us here on the channel, and they could also probably give some really good insight on how it works too. We have a message from the Chicken to further explain. I've been told stuff like our meeting is today and now, or you are going to do my idea. If it happens again, anybody who does it will be removed. Yeah, so I think what we've experienced is a lot of demands. And again, we really do want people to just respect the community. because I've also had people in the community who have really made demands, and it's like, dude, we really wish we could, but we're busy. Like, we're doing stuff that we've already had planned out to do, and we've already have a list of requests. And then on top of that, I don't think people realize, like, not only do we take the requested videos, but then we have the community videos, people that have actually paid to have their idea made here on the YouTube channel. And so that is another priority that we have here. And then there's, you know, there's just more people kind of pushing it. So I'm not saying nobody's pushed. Like, if you're giving us an idea, that's not pushing it. But if you're really making demands, sometimes we just can't do that, and we have to put our foot down. And if it happens, you know, way too much, we make new rules like this within the community. So we really appreciate everybody being excited and wanting their ideas made. But, you know, again, please do respect our moderators. They've been doing such a really good job here. Strike, what if Ghost Rider fought Pennywise? That's really cool. Let's add that into the list here. What if Watu the Watcher chose Miles Morales and the Spider Society to fight Infinity Ultron? And the chicken said any and all ideas with fully written scripts will go into the script submissions channel, which will be made soon. They will be manually reviewed. That's really cool. And that's something that we've talked about. That's something that we do want. Like, if you have a script that you're submitting to us, again, we will probably have protocols put in place, because that's not written by us. That is a community request, and it's a community written video or idea, whatever it may be. And if anybody wants their written stuff on this channel, then they're going to have to get the proper credit, because I don't want to take credit for something that I didn't do. So that's something that definitely is good that we're getting in place. Cedar, what if Mace Windu and Nick Fury switched their universes? Let's add that into the list here. What if the other slasher villains were in Freddy versus Jason? Tons of different ideas and requests here. And again, there's 4 minutes on the clock. If you guys do want to come back to the live stream, we have a video premiering, and I will have the link. It is going to premiere at 1 p.m. And that is, what if Home Alone took place on Elm Street? So for those who do want to watch the premiere, it is available. You don't have to watch it. You could watch it at a later time, but either way, it's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. What if Sonic EXE was in the MCU? Victor edits. Let's add that into the list. Hopefully you're doing well. We have 14 concurrent live viewers here, and I really do appreciate everybody coming out. For those who are excited for Halloween videos and everything that we're doing here on the channel, we have about 4 videos that will be premiering within this week. We have what if Home Alone took place on Elm Street? What if the Xenomorphs invaded in Spider-Man 3? What if John Wick was in Resident Evil? And what if the Power Rangers fought horror movie villains? So we got some very crazy stuff lined up. Mary Red with a $5 super chat clutch, and coming in at our top fan today right now currently is Mary Red, and also Ghostface with a $5 super chat clutch. Mary Red, what if Jigsaw was the front man in Squid Game? What if Jigsaw versus the front man? By the way, hi Max, I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for the super chat and the love, Mary. I really appreciate it. I am doing very well. I hope you're doing well. I really love that idea of Jigsaw being in Squid Game. And if he was the front man, I think it would make a whole lot of sense. That's really cool. So again, Mary, I really do appreciate it. That's a really cool Halloween idea. I hope you're doing well. Let me know how you're doing, because I would love to know how well you're doing, and it's nice to hear from you. And Ghostface, I really appreciate that $5 super chat clutch. What if Beatrix Kiddo fought John Wick? And what if Jason Todd were present during Scream 6? What if John Wick went to Silent Hill? Very, very interesting ideas, like John Wick going to Silent Hill, having Jigsaw running Squid Game. Like, there's so many crazy stuff. So again, I really do appreciate the support. And Ghostfaced_101 is also coming in at our top fans today. So again, I really do appreciate that. Chris K, what if Sauron and Darkseid switched places in the DC universe in Lord of the Rings? Chris K, that's really cool. Let's add that into the list here. I think we got 1 minute on the clock before that video is being released, which is really cool. I'm really glad that it is releasing, and it's kind of funny because it's coming out when I'm doing a live stream, which is hilarious. And so for those who want to see the video, I don't know if there's a community post that I made for it. I don't think I did, but I'm going to do that right now because I do want to let everybody know that, hey, this video is finished and it's coming out. So let me get that out. Yeah, I thought that's funny. I didn't actually post on the community page, but I'm gonna actually do that right now. And it just, it lets everybody know, like, hey, this video is coming out. So bear with me. I'm just doing something really quick here. But how's everybody doing for October? How has your October been? Have you gotten your October canon event yet? Because I swear to God, who's with me on the fact that October becomes the #1 thing that happens to people? Like, there's always something that happens. It's really funny in my opinion. Like, it's funny in the sense that it's true. It's just crazy. I said in the premiere of that video, I said, what other horror movies should we throw Kevin in next? ? That's actually really funny. I'm gonna pin that message. We're just tormenting Kevin at this point. Kevin is the mascot of the channel. He goes through different events, and I'm excited. There's one video that's gonna have Kevin go. I'm gonna spoil it because why not? But Kevin will be going up against a lot of people. And it's gonna be really funny. So I'm really excited. Ghostface with a $2 super chat clutch. What if Wednesday Netflix were in Beetlejuice? There is so many interesting Wednesday what ifs here. And I really do appreciate the $2 super chat clutch, Ghostface. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. There is Weapons Kevin is coming. Kevin into the Kevinverse. It is a thing here on the YouTube channel. Kevin is always getting the shit end of the stick. I don't know why, but he does. To me, it's just hilarious. It's so funny because I love Home Alone so much. It is a really good movie. But to be able to do so many and to get the support, like I thought people would get mad that we did those Kevin videos. So for those who are actually into those videos, it's really cool. It's just funny to me. Like we did, what if Kevin fought the Marvel zombies, right? Like it's nuts. Yeah, we got like 7 people in that premiere. So for those who are switching over to the live stream to seeing the video premiere, I would highly recommend to watch that entire video. If you're staying here in the stream, I really appreciate that. Kevin is the scapegoat for bad stuff at this point. I agree, Mary. I do agree. Jordan, what is good? What if Kevin faced Slenderman? Let's add that one into the list. And if you guys would like to lock in your video idea, do make sure to break that magenta super chat. If we get 5 slots, that is 5 locked in video ideas where we will get the artwork, we will edit the video, I will write the video, and it will happen on the YouTube channel. So if it's within the rules, as long as it's not frickin' what if Kevin was Tusk, we will pretty much accept anything that's within the rules. The target has 9 minutes left on the clock. So if you're interested, we're going to lower it after the 9 minutes. We usually do that sometimes within some streams, but again, we really do appreciate the support. Chris K, I appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. What if the Xenomorphs invaded in Deadpool 2? What if events went differently? Let's add that into the list here. And Ghostface with a $5 super chat clutch. What if Hit Girl from KA2 fought Art the Clown? That's a very interesting idea. Let's add that in. I don't know. I've heard of the name Hit Girl. I don't know. Let me see here. There we go. Kick ass. Yes. How could I not get that right, Ghostface? I'm learning as I go along. Those are really interesting ideas. Like the Xenomorphs invading in Deadpool 2, and for it to not be during that whole multiverse spiel, essentially, I think it would be very unique. And Hit Girl from Kick-Ass fighting Art the Clown, that's perfect. I think that if that took place in I feel like Terrifier 2, that'd be really cool. And again, we really do appreciate all of the super chats go directly towards helping the YouTube channel out. So again, I really do appreciate our top fans, Ghost, Mary Red Harrison, everybody in between, Chris K, Sebastian, what is good? What if Megatron created the Decepticon units as Rage of Infections? Let's add that into the list here. And again, if you guys are just joining us, we're premiering a video right now on the YouTube channel. And that is what if Home Alone took place in Elm Street. And there is the link. It's available right now. It is good to see some people. I'm looking at both chats, actually. I see Spider saying 1610 in that premiere chat. So if you guys are going to the premiere and you chat something right now, I'm gonna see it. I'm actually in the chat right now, which is really hilarious. I'm in 2 chats. That's so funny. Jeremiah, what is good here? What if Superman was in Brightburn? Let's add that to the list here. What if Optimus Prime killed all of the Marvel zombies? That's something that we can add into the list, Sebastian. There is so many ideas with Kevin and everything else. What if Hermione Granger had Jeff the Land Shark instead of Cat? Oh my god, Mad Prime Productions. That's funny. I'm gonna add that one in. What if... Did I add in that Optimus Prime one? I did add that one in. Okay, that is cool. What if Stephen King's Christine was in Transformers? Leon XD. Let's add that one into the list. Did anybody watch The Long Walk? Me and Emily watched The Long Walk together. It was very, very dark. One of Stephen King's dark stories. Want to announce the Halloween podcast if you greenlight it. Yeah, we are talking about doing a Halloween podcast. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, I am going to have more details very, very soon. I don't know if that's going to be a fic talk or not. It might be, depending on what it is. But again, we got some very exciting stuff, and I would highly recommend to join the Discord. And speaking of, you know, production lists and all that sort of thing, I do want to kind of show people. I'm going to send a link here. This is our production list. This has everything that we're working on. The only thing that it doesn't have is surprise videos. So that's something that I've kind of taken out of the production list. But it has mostly everything that we've been working on, which is really cool. I don't know why are people calling my home phone? Oh boy. I might have to cut my mic if they That's funny. Sorry about that, everybody, but my my home phone, every time I live stream, I swear to God, there's always somebody. It's really funny. But take a look at the production list. We have tons of stuff coming out, and it's very, very exciting. Like, we've updated the second one, and so for those who are seeing things on there, do let me know, because we got tons of other things coming out. Ghostface with a $5 super chat clutch. What if Henry Hart from Henry Danger, the movie, were in the Mortal Kombat tournament? You know, that's another one that's really funny, is Henry Danger. Like, I find that series to be really cool. I have watched a few episodes, and I could kind of see why people would want that on the channel, and that is something that I am going to discuss with my moderators. But Ghostface, I really do appreciate that. We do have some Mortal Kombat videos coming out, and so for those who are excited for those, you can see it in the production list. I did send the link for the production list, so take a look and do let me know what you're excited for. Jake Hunter with a $4.99 super chat clutch, with a $5 super chat clutch. Jake, I really appreciate the love and support here. What if the Punisher was in Scooby-Doo? Would he be in the Scooby-Doo movie or cartoon? Do let me know. We have 2 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to request and lock in your videos, I would highly recommend to do so. Mark, what if Deceased fought the Marvel Zombies? That's something that was discussed, and I'm very excited because we're going to be doing something like that here on the channel. And for those who like horror and horror content, I am very, very hyped because Part of the Dark is coming back on this YouTube channel. And for those who don't know what Part of the Dark was, it was essentially going to be some sort of creepy fictional series that would have original stories and characters, and it was going to be its own YouTube channel, but then the idea kind of came back to me, and it was like, we already do everything on the main channel. There's not really a need for us to open up all of these other channels and then they just end up dying. Like, it didn't make sense to me. So that is going to be coming onto the main channel, and we're going to have a playlist for it once a month, and I'm very excited. I was going to do once a week, but once a month felt needed because we have the Mergerverse, which is coming out. We have a brand new Marvel Zombies series that I'm working on, and I commissioned 30 thumbnails for that series. So 30 episodes, and it's going to be an original series as well. And so it's really crazy, and that's because of you guys. For those who continue to support what we do here on the channel, we are able to do all of these different things. We've never been able to do it before in this capacity, which is crazy. So again, I really do appreciate everybody, coming out here and supporting the channel, because now we're kind of able to do some of these things that weren't really possible last year. I wasn't live streaming last year. I wasn't live streaming for about 4 years. And that's kind of crazy to me. So for those who are continuously supporting what we do here on the channel, whether you're watching the video to the end, whether you're liking the live streams, all of that goes into the YouTube algorithm, and it really does mean a lot because it just continues what we do here. So it's crazy. Jake Hunter with a $4.99 super chat clutch. What if Pennywise was in Luigi's Mansion 3? That's a really cool idea. Imagine if Pennywise and Luigi fought. It's funny because I beat that game, Jake. I beat Luigi's Mansion 3. And I remember I was playing as Gooigi. That's a fun game. I really like that game. That is really cool. I'm going to add that into the list here. I think horror characters versus Nintendo characters, I feel like now that you've mentioned that, I've kind of missed out because, for this Halloween, I never really thought about that. I think we could still have time to do something, but whatever videos we can't get to for this Halloween, we could always still do it, whether or not it's Halloween or not. Horror characters are so iconic and crazy that anything is really possible here in the multiverse. And we got another $5 super chat clutch. What if Carrie White was an Avenger? Kevin teams up with Ging Hung and Squid Game after season 1, because why not? Hannibal Lecter in Squid Game. Oh my god, that would be Mary Red. That is interesting. I'm going to add that into the list here. I appreciate the $5 super chat clutch. I know Gi Hung. What if Carrie was... Is this a meme video? I don't know. I am sorry if it's not meant to be a meme the part video. I don't know with the request. It's just, to me, it's kind of interesting. Does it have to do with Kevin McAllister? I don't know. The chicken said, what? The question mark. Ghostface 101, I appreciate the $5 super chat clutch. What if John McClane fought Predator? 2. Could John Wick survive the Purge? Ghostface, I really appreciate the $5 super chat clutch. I really do appreciate any and all support. It really does mean a lot. I don't know. It's hard to say. Could John Wick survive the Purge? Absolutely. He would probably be one of the most skilled people, right, within that universe, wherever it happens. So he's going to have the upper hand. He has weapons. He has weapons within his house. And frickin' he probably sleeps with a gun under his bed. Like, this guy could definitely survive the purge. And I think if he did, it would be interesting. Like, what if the purge took place before John Wick's dog was killed? Now, if that happens, you don't get a vengeful John Wick, but instead, you get a John Wick that has this dog. Now, if anything happens to the dog, holy crap, John Wick, you better be careful, because he's gonna probably go nuts. So depending on where you put that in the timeline, I think it would be really cool. Chris K, I appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. What if Super Smash Brothers fought the Marvel Zombies? Oh boy. That is a very, very interesting what if. I think it could happen. It would be really cool. Now, I will say I might have slipped up a little bit talking about Nintendo and horror stuff, but I will say this. We might have a video like that in the works. So, Chris K, you better watch out, because it might happen. I appreciate you. Thank you for requesting that. And it might have been you, Chris, who wanted that video done, because I can't confirm or deny if that video is going to be out. Jake Hunter. What if Chucky and Tiffany were in Toy Story? Jake with a $5 super chat clutch. I really do appreciate it. Now, we did what if Chucky was in Toy Story, but Tiffany, is that Chucky's girlfriend? I don't remember. It could happen. The chicken, Mary, if you insert Kevin into that idea somehow, I will force Max to make it. LOL. It might happen. It might happen, Mary. It might happen on the channel. I don't know. It might. Ghostface, 101 with a $5 super chat clutch. I really do appreciate it. We have crazy top fans. Ghostface, Jake Hunter, Mary, Red Harrison. Everybody. What if the purge happened during John Wick 3? By the way, I hope you're having an amazing day and are in good health. Keep up the good work, brother. Thank you, Ghostface. I really do appreciate that. I hope that you're having a great day as well, and I hope that things are going good on your end. And that goes for everybody here. I hope that you're doing well. And I do want to say this. If for whatever reason you're not doing well, and you need some sort of place to talk to people, I would highly recommend to join the Discord community, because we have an amazing community of people, and to me, it's a really cool place to connect with other community members. And again, if you need to talk about something, I'm sure there's myself, there's other moderators, there is people out there. So I really do hope everybody is doing well. And I would highly recommend to join the community. Now, Ghostface, to go back to your idea, if it happened during John Wick 3, that would be cool. I think there's so much chaos already with, John Wick 3, because if I remember correctly, I only watched John Wick 3 maybe 2 times. Now, I know John Wick 2. It depends. Like you would have I'm just trying to think. Isn't John okay, again, it's been a little bit since I've watched John Wick 3, but that one, there's a big fight scene in that hotel. Now, I do know that happens. There's like a whole thing. John Wick 2, I believe everybody was after him. So the third one, you're just entering more chaos. Like, it's totally possible. And if the purge happened during that time, he's probably the most vengeful, because he got betrayed at the end, I believe. So again, you know what? It would be crazy. There's so many interesting ideas here, and we have 24 concurrent live viewers. EM, I hope you're doing well. What if the rage virus were in RWBY? Let's add that in to the list. What is RWBY again? You know what? Let me go and search it, because I totally forgot. Okay, it is... That would be interesting if that happened. This is a anime series. And what year did this come out? 2015, I think? Unless I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. It could be interesting. It could honestly... I don't even know if I'm searching the right thing. Leon that makes zero... Wait, what? What if Miss the Part broke bad? Yeah, what if Miss the Part... What if Miss the Part never happened? What if? What if Kevin fought the Grabber? Straw what? 25. Let's add that into the list. I really do appreciate everybody's support. It really does mean a lot, whether you're commenting, liking, anything in between, sharing the video. Do make sure to share this video with your friends. What if the Creeper attacked the Teen Titans? Leon XD. We do have a Teen Titans Halloween video in the works with Freddy Krueger. That will be coming soon. Oh, what if I was in Breaking Bad? That'd be funny. Jake Hunter with a $2 super chat clutch. And Jake is coming at our top fans. He is, I think he's crowned at number 2 right now, which is absolutely crazy. I don't know why YouTube is doing this new top fans thing, but it is very, very interesting. What if Jason Voorhees was a Wolverine villain? Man, Wolverine versus Jason would be really cool. What if the Black Phone 2 happened on Elm Street? Speedy Gamer 1991. I hope you're doing well. Let's add that in. I do want to watch the Black Phone 2. I haven't seen the first one. I think we should make chicken soup. That's funny. Steven, what is good, Steven Smokes? What if John Wick was Blade? Very interesting ideas here. Oh yeah, the Halloween lineup, I know for sure that last year takes the cake. It was such a good lineup. Like, let me just search something here. I'm going to go back for one quick second, fellow watchers. Somebody made a playlist, which is really funny. They made a playlist with all the Halloween videos that we did, and that was last year, but we had a really good lineup. We had What If Kevin was home alone on Halloween? What if Coraline Jones lost the final game with the other mother? What if The Incredibles frickin' joined Call of Duty Zombies? What if Andy got Chucky for Halloween? There's just so many of them. What if the Mystery Inc. gang entered Black Ops Zombies? And this year, we actually have what if the Mystery Inc. gang entered Black Ops Zombies Part 2? And we also have a ton of crazy stuff coming out. Especially with Kevin. Kevin's getting the blunt end of everything, which is funny. There's so many ideas here. This is crazy. What if Kevin fought the Gremlins? Oh boy. More fights for Kevin. I even frickin' threw Kevin in Hellraiser. What if he fought Pinhead? What if the final battle took battles from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Bayverse 1 and Amazing Spider-Man 1 took place at the same time? What are you talking about, man? The chicken's on some... I'm not saying... Oh my god, that's funny. No, let's add that in. Let's add that in. That's really cool. What if Scream 6 happened in the Amazing Spider-Man universe? Imagine if Gwen Stacy was home alone and Scream ended up happening. Would Spider-Man end up... Like, what would happen? I don't know. I really don't know. Do-do-do-do. We do have a brand new super chat goal, and if you guys want to see the changes that we made, we just slashed the prices for locking in video ideas from $50 to $20. So again, if you guys would like to have your video made here on the YouTube channel, the support goes directly back into the channel. It helps video editors, it helps artists, and it just helps everybody in between, especially the artists. Because again, the way that the channel has always been is the aesthetic of original videos, and I can't thank them enough, because it really does mean a lot. The people that we work with, even our editors, like they've been really amazing. I can't thank Joey. Joey is our video editor, and not all the time can I edit videos, so he's a really good guy. I really do appreciate it. It's funny because I talked to Joey. I'm not gonna say his last name, but Joey, he's been editing with us for a little bit now. I found out that Joey lives only an hour away from me, which is really freaking funny. So that's hilarious. And it's so funny. I hope that I could meet him, because it'd be funny if we did a collab. He's a great guy. But again, it really does mean a lot. So if you guys want to lock in your video idea with the orange super chat, you can do so. We will highlight it yellow, and we will make it into a live video. I think we could even write it live in front of you if you want. I mean, if you really wanted. Ghostface with a $5 super chat clutch. What if the Galactic Empire invaded Earth? What if Batman went to Silent Hill? What if Peacemaker or John McClane were present during Scream 6? Now, if the Galactic Empire invaded Earth, what version of Earth would they invade? Like the real world? Because if they did invade the real world, then that would be scary. Because there's no way that us humans would stand a chance. You never know. I mean, you really never know. Like, could we? With stormtroopers and TIE fighters coming in, like, it's really hard to say. Chris K with a $4.99 super chat clutch. What if Spawn fought the Marvel zombies in every horror slasher? Let's add that into the list. I think some of our moderators, I don't know where they are right now. Not that anything happened. I just can't, for some reason, see. Oh. Where did my... Oh, never mind. Okay, we're good. For some reason, I couldn't see the chat. I don't know what happened. I think if Spawn fought the Marvel zombies and every horror slasher in it, like a battle royale, I don't know if Spawn is going to win that fight. I don't know, Chris. Like, what do you think? Like, would you want Spawn to win? And if so, how could we do it? Because the Marvel zombies, depending on which ones, if you get Quantum Virus Marvel zombies from the MCU, then absolutely it could be possible for Spawn to win. But if you're getting the enhanced and advanced Marvel zombies from the 2149 Earth, then good luck, because they are very powerful, especially if you have the Zombie Fantastic Four. They're almost, I feel like they're almost on another level, like with Reed Richards being evil, because he is pure evil in that timeline. One of the evilest variants of Reed Richards. Like, I think it would be really cool. I really do like that idea and request. Jeremiah, what if horror slashers versus creepy pastas? Let's add that in to the list. Ghostface, what is good? We got a $2 super chat clutch. What if Wolverine fought Freddy Krueger? Ghostface, I really appreciate your support. Everybody who has come out to this live stream so far today, I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me. So again, thank you guys. If Wolverine fought Freddy Krueger, that would be cool. Claws would be flying everywhere. Like it'd be nuts. I don't even know what would happen. If it ended up happening, it would be pretty scary. That's for sure. Like, cause Wolverine, he'd be able to go into his mind, and I think with all of the experience and trauma that he's already dealt with Weapon X, right? Like, with being brainwashed and his mind erased, Freddy Krueger could really capitalize on all of that. I think he probably could. What if Neo fought Freddy Krueger with another $2 super chat clutch from Ghostface? Let's add that into the list here. Ghostface is currently our #1 fan with 1850 XP. I don't know why YouTube is doing the top fan things, but it is kind of cool seeing that. So again, I really do appreciate all of the love and support here. What if Kratos wandered to end every god in existence? Deity. I think it's deity. Or I'm not going to say Diddy. I almost said Diddy. That's funny. Oh, God. What the hell? Holy shit. The 2149 zombies are kind of weak. Zombie Hulk, Ultimate Thing, Ultimate Hulk. Yeah, they're kind of weak without the power of Cosmic. Yeah, it would depend. Like, power of Cosmic, they're pretty powerful. But with Ultimate Thing, like, beating the crap out of Zombie Hulk, like, that is a pretty big thing for the Thing. You know, specifically Ultimate Thing, too. I still think, personally, they are powerful in their own way. So if they didn't have it, maybe they could lose. But again, they could still win in numbers. Like if you have, depending on who is really there, like Zombie Giant Man, Zombie Hulk, like if you have more than 6 or 7 of them, maybe. What if Peacemaker fought Freddy Krueger? Chris K. Let's add that into the list here. What if Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door crossed over with Marvel Rivals? Austin, I don't know how that would happen. Does Marvel Rivals have a storyline? I've never played it. Does it actually have like an official story? Or is it just like I really don't know. Riot Forever. What if Peacemaker accidentally brought the horror slashers to his universe through his dimensional door? Riot Forever. Let's add that into the list. We got 6 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to lock in your video idea and request, you can do so with the orange super chat. If you guys break that goal, that would be absolutely crazy. Again, all of the support goes right back into the YouTube channel, and I do want to let everybody know that we have brand new merchandise in the works. And I don't know if it's going to be exclusive, but it is going to be good for the golden age of MissedThePart. And we also have a Character Factory merch for Blackout, who won the vote. Blackout won the first ever Character Factory vote. There is merchandise coming for Blackout here on the channel, and the Character Factory Spotlight episode will be coming soon. So that's something that you guys hopefully are hyped for. I don't know who here has watched Character Factory, and if you did, what are you excited about for the future of Character Factory? And if you're a member here on the YouTube channel, I did leak out a big lineup of Character Factory episodes that we have coming soon, and it's very, very exciting. Lenny Williams, what is good? What if Star-Lord was in The Incredibles? Let's add that into the list here. Lenny, I really appreciate you always commenting. I always see Lenny. It's crazy. I always see him commenting in so many videos. Go check out episode 1 and episode 2. We still have to figure out episode 2, who the winner is. It could be Kai Guan Jin, maybe not. Ghostface 101 with a $2 super chat clutch. What if Hit Girl were in Scream 6? I really appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. That would be a really cool kick-ass video. I think that'd be really awesome. What if Peter found a Green Lantern ring in Spider-Man 2? I really do appreciate everybody's love and support. This is a really cool stream. It's good to be back doing live streams again with talking to you. I have my setup. It's finally good. So we are really good. And the setup kind of went through some interesting construction over the last month or two, with school and more school. Jeez, can't get enough of it. I think it does in the comics. Oh, I didn't know that they had their own comic book series, like Marvel Rivals. That's really interesting. What if Selena from Underworld fought Alice from Resident Evil films? Ghostface with a $5 super chat clutch. I really appreciate that, Ghostface. Let's add that into the list here. More horror crossovers and combinations galore. This is a very interesting live stream here. We got tons of stuff. And speaking of crossovers, from what if Selena from Underworld fought Alice from Resident Evil films, we have tons of stuff. Like, what if Shadow the Hedgehog became the Ghost Rider? What if Transformers and FNAF collided? JSP Productions. Let's add that one into the list as well. The list continues to grow. You guys are continuing to grow the multiverse as we speak, which is always crazy and fun. This is really cool seeing all these interesting ideas. What if Harley Quinn became the big bad wolf? I feel like that'd be a funny meme the part video. Straw What 25, let's add that in. What if Kevin fought the Strangers from The Strangers Riot Forever? Imagine throwing Kevin in DC Zombies. That'd be funny. What if Harry became Blue Beetle in Spider-Man 2002? Zombie, that's a very interesting idea. If he became Blue Beetle. I've never thought about that. Lenny Williams, what if Peter Parker acquired the Omnitrix in Spider-Man the New Animated Series? The 2003 CG cartoon. Let's add that one in. That's a very specific idea, but it's very cool. I really do love the Spider-Man the New Animated Series. That's one of my favorite Spider-Man shows of all time. The intro, it always gets me. Peyton Anderson, what is good? I hope you're doing well, Peyton. Hopefully all is well. Pharaoh, I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you. What if Kirby killed the Marvel Zombies? Pharaoh, did you see What If Kirby fought the horror movie characters? I don't know if you saw that one, but if you did, let me know. We did add that into the members only section of the channel because, again, we have so many videos coming out that we can't upload all of them. And again, I wish we could. Some of them I'm just waiting on thumbnails, which is totally fine. I'm never going to rush our thumbnail artists. That's something that I don't do. Sometimes they can't get everything done on time, which, you know, it's fine. Personal things happen, and, you know, running the channel, we're always doing things. It's really cool. That's so funny. I just read one of the comments from what if Home Alone took place on Elm Street? And somebody's like, I thought the thumbnail looked like Josh Koo. Oh wait, my bad. I got the mixed up with the wrong series. That's hilarious. Yeah, if you guys don't know, we just released one of the Halloween episodes. What if Home Alone took place on Elm Street? So it's available right now. This is awesome. I saw the Kirby fighting the horror movie characters, and it is awesome. That is really cool. What if Sonic EXE invaded the Sonic the Hedgehog multiverse? Jeremiah, let's add that into the list here. There were so many interesting videos that we got coming out. There's one idea that I kind of got in my head. What if Jason Voorhees wore the Blackest Night ring? That'd be interesting. I don't know. Would you guys like to see that? That'd be kind of funny. We got 21 concurrent live viewers here. Mary Red with a $5 super chat clutch. What if Freddy Krueger in Rise of the Guardians 2012 movie, there is Pitch Black, Boogeyman, and Sandman, the guardian of good dreams? Mary Red, I really do appreciate that $5 super chat clutch. Let's add this in to the document here. That's a very interesting idea. I think I did see Rise of the Guardians. It was on Netflix. It's been a very long time. But I will add that one into the list here. Ghostface 101 with a $2 super chat. What if Predator fought Jason Voorhees? What if the Predator did fight Jason? That would be cool. You know, I don't want to spoil the lineup of Halloween videos, but I kind of feel bad because some of these ideas are really amazing, and I feel like I might have missed out on some of them this Halloween, but you never know. We can still do it. Pharaoh, I'm so excited and seeing the Halloween what ifs, including the Star Fox Halloween one on Halloween week. We have so many different videos coming out this Halloween. It's absolutely crazy, and I really do hope that you guys check out the latest upload that we have for this week. It is really, really cool that we have Freddy Krueger fighting Kevin McAllister. Kevin getting tormented. And again, I do want to let everybody know that we have video locked in requests and ideas available. So we have 15. I did open 15 slots, and it's actually really crazy because, again, I just completely slashed the price. It's $10 if you use a yellow super chat or higher. Then you can get that video here on the YouTube channel. So we have 12 minutes on the clock. I'm only going to do this for 12 minutes because I know my moderators are going to kill me for wanting to slash it that low. But again, I want to give back to the community, and if you guys want those videos there, then that's what we will do. So again, it's available for 12 minutes on the clock. And I want to give a massive shout out to Peyton Anderson for being a watcher for 22 months, dude. That's absolutely crazy. So Peyton, thank you so much for your endless support. It really does mean a lot. Peyton, thank you for being a member for 22 months. That is almost 2 years. That is crazy. Halloween week is coming soon. We've already kickstarted the Halloween videos here on the YouTube channel. Rourke, Ronan, what if Michael Myers invaded the world of The Boys? Let's add that one into the list here. We have the beautiful Emily, who is on the channel right now. Big shout out to Emily. Hopefully you're doing good. I'm assuming you just woke up from your work, sleep thing, whatever happened. That's funny. I just work here. But no, I really do appreciate everybody's support here today. It really does mean a lot. Big shout out to our moderators. Okay, that one I did add in. I almost added in something 2 times, which is quite crazy. What if Star Wolf, Wolf Panther, and Leon hunted down Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Art the Clown, and Chucky and Ghostface? That is a lot of characters, Pharaoh. Let's add that into the list here. And if you guys would like to lock in your video idea, again, if you use the yellow super chat for $10, we're locking in video ideas. So if you guys send a $10 super chat, it's literally a locked in idea. So if that's something you want to do, you can do it. If not, it's totally fine. We got some amazing ideas here. Meme the part. What if the Kents found and raised the arsenic? I can't even pronounce that, Leon. I can't. I'm still going to add it into the list, though. Guys, remember, no spamming ideas, and if we see you, you will be timed out. I appreciate that. Everybody's been really doing good here, which is crazy. I'm glad that everybody is doing well, and it's really cool seeing. What if the FNAF invaded the MCU? Austin, let's add that in. Let's add that in. What if Freddy from Nightmare on Elm Street was in Star Wars Revenge of the Sith? Jordan, that is a interesting request. That's something that I haven't seen. I believe I've seen it from one of the Star Wars What If YouTubers. I think it was What If Freddy and Jason were, I think it was like Sith Alchemy or something, but I really like that idea, Jordan. That's really cool. What if Freddy from, we did that one. What if Batman were in Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed? Ghostface is currently our #1 fan right now with 2,300 XP here in the live chat, which is absolutely crazy. Andron Prime, what is good? What if Godzilla ended up in the Marvel Zombies universe? Well, Andron, I do want to let you know that that video is already available here on the YouTube channel, and so I will share that with you. It is already here on the channel. Peyton, what if Captain Jack Sparrow was in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag? Peyton, let me add that into the list. That was the first ever Assassin's Creed game that I played and bought. It was Black Flag. I don't know when that came out. It was a long time ago, though. Sebastian, what if Megatron invaded Spider-Verse? Let's add that into the list here. And again, if you're just joining us, or if you've been here and you haven't already smashed that like button, do make sure to subscribe, like, share. And also, I would highly, highly recommend to turn those notifications on so you and your friends are always up to date when we do live streams, when we post on the YouTube channel, when we post on our members only page, everything in between. I really do appreciate it. This story idea is an odd one, but what if Tara Carpenter became a vigilante in Scream 6? Ghostface, let's add that into the list here. What if the Marvel Zombies invaded the Pirates of the Caribbean universe? Chris K. We could add that one into the list as well. I'm seeing a lot of Marvel Zombies today. A lot of interesting stuff. What if the Ghostbusters universe and the FNAF universe collided? JSP Productions. That is a episode that we're currently working on here on the YouTube channel. We're working on what if the Ghostbusters crossed over with FNAF. I'm hoping that it can come out before Christmas, or not Christmas, Halloween. I got Christmas on my mind. And it's funny because I was in a call with my mother earlier today, and we were already talking about it. So it's the days and the months go so fast. It's actually insane. It's crazy when you think about it. Like, it's already almost Halloween, then we got Remembrance Day, and then Christmas. For those who celebrate it, like, it's actually nuts. Like, I know not everybody celebrates it, but, like, the years are just going really fast. Like, it's actually nuts. Christopher, I hope all is well. What if Freddy Krueger and Scarecrow teamed up in Batman Arkham Knight? Oh, that would be a match made in heaven for Scarecrow if he had teamed up with Freddy Krueger. It would be Batman's worst nightmare. Probably on Elm Street too. What if the horror movie Terrifier 2016 happened in GTA 4? Eric, let's add that one into the list. Yeah, if you guys have ideas or ideas that you want to talk to us about, then we do have the Discord. I would highly recommend to join the Discord. Here is the link. And if you guys do join, I would highly recommend to do so. We're going to be revamping a lot of things. We're going to be hosting more events, more series as the months continue to go by. And the great thing is once I'm still in school, so I got till April. My time will be free for most of the time. It will be free until I get something that's like a full-time position somewhere, or like I'd love to do this full-time. I don't know if I could. If I could do it, it would be amazing. But there's a lot of stuff coming out. And we want to host a lot more events. So we want to do like movies, watching movies together. We could do some sort of like, I think, watch party. That would be really cool. What if Steve Rogers stayed in the present with Natasha instead of staying in the past with Peggy? We can add that into the list here. Emily is suggesting Tusk Week. If we get Tusk Week enough, it will happen. Come on, chat. We got 3 minutes on the clock. If you guys would like to lock in your video, you could do so. I mean, hey, if you want Tusk Week, we only need like 5 lock-ins, and then there you go. There's your Tusk Week. But I am not going out of my way to make any more Tusk videos unless you guys want them. Like that, I felt so bad doing that one video with Tusk because Gion, one of our thumbnail artists, he did the Iron Tusk thumbnail, and I feel like it was such a funny thumbnail, but also to him, like, he said that he wanted to do it, but I feel like he would have been in pain drawing that. Like, I feel like he would have been laughing his ass off doing that. So again, big props to him. Ghostface 101. What if Hit Girl had to fight her way through a zombie infested Universal Studios during Horror Nights? Ghostface, let's add that into the document. What if Captain Planet helped out Tusk? Pharaoh, oh boy, now we're fueling the Tusk fire. Here we go. Yes, he will make him do Tusk Week. I'm not doing shit. No, I'm kidding. If you guys want Tusk Week, that'd be funny. What if Harry Potter worked security during the summers at Freddy Fazbear's UK lone location? Let's add that into the list here. We've been live streaming for over 2 hours, which is crazy. I'm going to probably live stream for another 20 minutes or so. And then, because I think we're going to be streaming later tonight. So we're going to have a part 2. It's going to be a Fic Talk live or a big Halloween event. Other than that, I do have some videos that I do want to edit later today. And I got to record some Character Factory stuff later. So it's going to be busy. It's going to be really cool. What if Kevin fought the Sanders sisters? I don't know who those characters are. I don't know. Honestly, I have nothing for Tusk because I don't know what that movie is about. Jeremiah, I would highly recommend to not watch Tusk. It is a grotesque movie. What if John McClane fought the FNAF animatronics? Ghostface 101. I really appreciate your support, dude. Thank you. You do not have to keep... I mean, again, you guys don't even have to super chat. We really do appreciate all of the support. And again, all of the super chat funding goes directly back into the YouTube channel. So Ghostface, it really does mean a lot. I really love that idea. Any sort of FNAF what ifs are welcomed. So we definitely could do them. Fic Talk will hopefully happen tonight. Absolutely. Armando, what is good? What if the Mimic, the octopus, was in Metal Gear Solid instead of Ocelot? I can't pronounce that. I'm an idiot for not being able to pronounce it. Oh, Emily corrected me on Sanders sisters. Okay. Hocus Pocus. I'll give you a Hocus Pocus. Kidding. You know what? I actually remember Hocus Pocus from like Frosty the Snowman. Someone should give you a raise. Give me a raise? I mean, hey, I'll take a raise. No, that's funny. I really do appreciate everybody's support. Let's do, if someone, I'm just gonna do this for fun. I'm gonna actually make this a goal. That's so funny. I made one super chat goal. Nobody's gonna do it though. I know for sure. But if anybody breaks that goal, it's a red super chat. If you break that goal, I will make Tusk Week. I will do it. I know nobody's gonna do it, but if somebody did, that'd be funny. I'll give you. What if Ghostface faced Spider-Man? JS06. Let's add that into the list here. That was something that a lot of people wanted me to do. It was Ghostface in The Amazing Spider-Man. I think that would be a really cool area to place him in. Emily said, I want a raise. Hey, I don't mind a raise either. Like, I know you want a raise. Everybody wanted a raise here. That's funny. What if Jason X became a Terminator? We do have a Jason X video in development. I really do like this one. That's funny. Here's some emotes. What if Batman was in Hocus Pocus? My mom's childhood make me sick. What? Is that a movie? I honestly don't know. Maybe. Everything just got really quiet here all of a sudden. It could be a movie. I'm adding that entire comment in because I think it's kind of funny. What do you think of Thomas the Tank Engine and Monster High crossovers? David, we do not do those videos here on the channel. It's something that we did talk about, and we just don't want to cover videos that are for preteens or children under 12. We really don't want to do that. So it's something that we won't be doing here on the YouTube channel. Jake Hunter. What if Michael Myers was in The Dark Knight? I really appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. Peyton Anderson with a $1 super chat clutch. I really do appreciate that too, Peyton. Thank you. Jake Hunter, thank you for that. I really appreciate that idea. It's really cool. If Michael Myers was in The Dark Knight, it would make things worse for Batman because I feel like the Joker would utilize the situation. He would think of Michael as a tool, right? And he would use him for his advantages. So I think it would complicate the entire plot. And I think it would be really cool. So I really do like it. What if Kevin fought the killer clowns from outer space? Let's add that one in. Emily owes me KFC. What if Agent 47 was an agent of Hydra? No, like genuinely, like Emily owes me DoorDash. That's actually really funny. Oh, I think I just messed up. I was trying to reach the goal and it didn't work. It's all good. If anybody breaks that goal, we will genuinely make Tusk Week a thing. So if somebody ends up wanting Tusk Week, like, we will genuinely do it if we break the red super chat goal, which would be really funny. What if Michael Myers stalked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in New York? Ghostface with another $5 super chat clutch. There's a video by Watch Mojo called Top 10 Characters We Want to See the Predator Fight. I recommend watching this. Trust me, it's amazing. That's a really cool comment. Thank you, Ghostface. I really appreciate the $5 super chat clutch. If we do end up doing characters that the Predator could fight, I think that would be a perfect roadmap to doing some of those what ifs. So I really appreciate that. I think Predator fighting any sort of Marvel character would be really cool. Like, there's just so many different characters, like DC, Marvel, anybody. You don't need KFC, have Popeyes. David, it's totally okay. It's just something that we don't want to do here on the channel. So it's just, you know, it's just something like we have been working. And again, on a serious note here, everybody, we have been working hard on getting a ton of different franchises that we're doing and that we're not doing, because some of them, it's just not possible here, especially with the rules on YouTube and our own rules as well. So that's just something that I kind of want to address again. And if you have questions, do let us know in the Discord. I don't know this whole obsession with Emily needing KFC. I don't think she needs to deep fry me in Kentucky. That's actually really funny. Jeremiah, what if Ash Williams faced every horror slasher and creepypastas? Let's add that into the list here. What if a Predator was in the first Alien movie? We can add that in. Let's do that. Let's add that into the list here. Oh my goodness, there's so many interesting ideas and requests today. Like it's absolutely crazy. I don't know if you guys have seen the latest video that was uploaded almost 2 hours ago now, which is crazy, and that was what if Home Alone took place on Elm Street. That video is available right now, and I would highly recommend to watch that video in full. By watching videos in full, it really just goes a long way and helps out the channel big time. So again, it's totally up to you guys. We really do appreciate all of the support here. We have Jake Hunter with a $5 super chat clutch. I have been a fan since 2019, and here's an idea. What if Scarlet Witch fought Sonic EXE? Jake Hunter, that's really amazing. I'm so glad that you've been here since 2019, because you've probably been through, like, you've probably seen the evolution of the channel from maybe the Marvel Spider-Man videos and all of that stuff to now just what we do, fan fictions, stories, all that sort of thing. So it's really cool seeing that. I'm really glad that you've been a fan since 2019. That's a very long time. That is a very, very long time, Jake. So thank you. I really appreciate you. And for those who have been here probably before this new decade, before 2020, I don't know how many of you are still here. And if you are here, that's really amazing. So thank you. I really do appreciate that. 2019, holy, that's crazy. A long time ago now. It never used to be, but as the years go on, it's crazy. And JSP Productions, or JS Productions, like, you've been here since What If Harry Osborn Became Spider-Man? That came out in 2020. And that's actually insane. So it's crazy. And I really appreciate you too. Like, everybody here who has watched the YouTube channel, whether you're brand new here or if you've been here for a very long time, I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you. Hey Max, I can either save up my money and rid of my membership for 3 months, or I can use a super chat request for a good video. Which one would you prefer? Peyton, it is totally up to you. It's totally up to you. You don't have to share any, just like what Emily said, you don't have to share any personal information. So if you want to do a video request, you can absolutely do so, and we can get right on that and send you a message on Instagram or whatever you want to do. It is totally fine. It's totally fine, whatever you feel. The Champ, what if Flash and Reverse Flash met Freddy in Dream? The Champ, I really appreciate the $2 super chat clutch. Let's add that in to the list here. Imagine if the Flash and Reverse Flash met Freddy. That would be crazy. What if the Xenomorphs invaded the world of Resident Evil? Rory Ronan, let's add that into the list. And for those who want Tusk Week, it's just one red super chat away. If you want Tusk Week to happen, do let me know, because I probably won't do it. if that super chat got broken, I'd be forced to do it, which is fine. But I don't know, what would we add in anyways to that, to Tusk Week? What if Ash Williams teamed up with RoboCop? Chris K, that is a really cool idea, and I'm going to add that into the list here. What if the Venom symbiote replaced the Xenomorph in Alien? Let's add that into the list. Yeah, that's crazy, Peyton, that you've been subbed since 2021. very early on in the stages of the Missed the Part YouTube channel, which is crazy because the channel's been around since 2016. And it's gonna turn 10 years old soon. So that's really cool, seeing how, you know, that's gonna happen and whatnot. I'm really excited. What if the Venom symbiote replaced the Xenomorph in Alien? Now that one, did I add that one into the list? Yes, I did. I did add that in. What if Batman defeated the Nun? What if Ghostface targeted the Avengers? Let's add that into the list. The list is growing. It's crazy. I'm losing my voice. Damn. What if Ben 10 went up against Jason Voorhees? Jordan, let's add that into the list. What if Venom 2018 was in Spider-Man 3 and teamed up with Spider-Man? Peyton Anderson, let's add that in, Peyton. The 2018 Venom in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. What if Goku is Ash Ketchum's father, which makes Ash Ketchum half Saiyan? What Tusk Week will happen? I don't know if Tusk Week is gonna happen. There's 1 minute on the clock, not even. There's 50 seconds. If Tusk Week is going to happen, it's gonna happen in 56 seconds, or Tusk Week will never happen. I don't know. I don't know if Tusk Week, if it's gonna be possible. Man, we've been streaming for almost 2.5 hours, which is really crazy. So I really do appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream. We're gonna be streaming later tonight. We're gonna be doing another stream, so it's gonna be really cool. I'm very, very excited because, again, I get to talk with you guys later tonight. We're going to be doing a Fic Talk live, I believe, or we're going to be doing something else. So whether or not you're here later or if you catch it later, whatever happens, we're going to be doing it. So it's going to be cool. But that being said, I think I probably will take a few more ideas. What if Ben 10 were in the Justice League 2017? Let's add that into the list here. What if the Voltron Empire from Invincible was in the Marvel Universe? Let's add that into the list here. And Peyton, I haven't seen the show Yellowstone. I haven't seen it, to be completely honest with you. What if Kraven the Hunter fought the Predator? Jordan, that is a very cool idea. Let's add that one into the list here. What if Kraven the Hunter hunted Jurassic World? Another Kraven the Hunter idea getting put on the list. What if... And that was Sebastian's idea. What if Jason Voorhees was in Ed, Eden, and Eddie? Let's add that into the list here. I don't think we got one of these in a while. What if horror slashers had an amalgam universe? Let's add that into the list here. We should add in, what if Emily sent Max $500? That'd be funny. All right. I think we filled up that whole thing. That's crazy. Geez, my phone almost fell out of my hands. Holy crap. But yeah, that is 24 pages of insane Halloween horror crazy what ifs. And again, this is absolutely insane. I really do appreciate everybody coming out for this stream today. It really does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate all of our top fans, from Ghost, Ghostface to Jake Hunter to Mary Red, Harrison, Wisdom Cube, Jeremiah, Straw What, Leon. We have our amazing moderators. We have Emily and we have the Chicken. So for those who were moderating today's live stream, I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys so very much. And if you guys are new to this channel and would like to see maybe more behind the scenes stuff, we have tons of behind the scenes available. We have newsletters on the Patreon, sketches, everything that we're doing behind the scenes. It is available. So again, if you guys would like to become a Patreon member, I would highly recommend to check out our Patreon. And if you guys would like to become a YouTube member, you get access to over 80 different Miss the Part videos that are available for members only. And again, I really do appreciate it. So there is the Patreon link. And again, thank you guys. It really does mean a lot. It's been awesome hanging out with you. It's crazy that we're hosting more Monsters, Madness, and Multiverse. So I really do appreciate everybody. I keep saying it, but it's really funny. It's pronounced Straw Hat. That is perfect. Yeah, we will be streaming later tonight. We will be streaming tomorrow. We do have another idea live stream that will be happening tomorrow. So I will be doing the same thing tomorrow. If you guys are coming in later or whatever, it's going to be the same time around 11 a.m. So thank you, and I will see you in the next live streams. Take care and have a fantastic day. Peace out. To drop your fan fiction requests in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas and bringing them to life. We'd love to hear from you. Drop your thoughts, theories, and fan fiction requests in the comments below and join the conversation with our amazing community.